Your biggest dreams are not only possible, they're your destiny. The universe is waiting for you to take the first step, and The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho shows you how. In this video, we'll explore the powerful lessons of self-discovery, persistence, and turning obstacles into opportunities that will transform your life. Ready to unlock the secrets to your own personal legend? Don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing insights. Lesson 1. Follow your personal legend. In The Alchemist, Santiago's journey begins with a recurring dream about treasure at the pyramids. Even though he's content as a shepherd, something deep inside him pushes him toward a greater purpose. We've all had moments like this, when we feel the pull of something bigger. A dream or goal that seems impossible but won't leave our hearts. Santiago meets Melchizedek, the king of Salem, who tells him, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." This isn't just true for Santiago, it's true for all of us. But here's the catch. Following your personal legend requires taking risks and stepping out of your comfort zone. Just like Santiago, we often face the fear of leaving behind what's familiar to chase our dreams. Whether it's starting a new career, moving to a new place, or pursuing a passion, the journey is never easy, but it's always worth it. The first step might be scary, but it's also the most important. Principle 1. Your dreams are your guide. Follow them, and the universe will help you find the way. Lesson 2. The power of dreams and omens. In The Alchemist, Santiago's journey is guided by more than just his dream of treasure. It's also shaped by the signs and omens he encounters along the way. After leaving his home, he learns to pay attention to the little signs from the universe, whether it's the flight of birds, the behavior of animals, or the people he meets. The lesson here is that dreams and omens are not just for stories. They exist in our everyday lives too. How often do we dismiss those gut feelings or small nudges that tell us to go in a certain direction? Santiago learns that omens are the language of the soul of the world, a way the universe communicates with us. When we learn to notice these signs and trust them, they can guide us toward our goals. In our own lives, this might mean following that sudden inspiration, paying attention to repeated coincidences, or simply trusting our instincts. Like Santiago, if we are open to the signs around us, we can move toward our dreams with more confidence. Principle 2. The universe speaks in signs. Pay attention, trust them, and follow where they lead. Lesson 3. Overcoming fear. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles Santiago faces in The Alchemist. Early in his journey, he is robbed, leaving him with nothing. In that moment, Santiago considers returning to his old life, abandoning his quest for the treasure. Fear is something we all face, especially when we step into the unknown. We fear failure, rejection, and the possibility that we're not enough. But Santiago's journey shows us that fear is a natural part of pursuing our dreams. It's a test we must pass to keep moving forward. Rather than letting fear paralyze him, Santiago chooses to press on. As he continues his journey, he learns that fear is often an illusion, a barrier that prevents us from achieving our personal legends. We all have moments when fear tries to convince us to quit, to play it safe. But like Santiago, we have to remind ourselves that the treasure lies on the other side of fear. Only by facing it can we uncover our true potential. Principle 3. Fear is a test. Face it, and you will discover the treasure that lies beyond. Lesson 4 is embrace change. In The Alchemist, Santiago's journey is marked by constant change. After leaving behind his life as a shepherd, he finds himself in unfamiliar situations, from being robbed in Tangier to working for a crystal merchant to crossing the vast desert. At each stage, Santiago must adapt. For example, when he loses all his money, instead of giving up, he takes a job at the crystal shop. There, he helps the merchant improve the business, learning that change isn't something to fear, but to accept as part of life's journey. These shifts lead Santiago closer to his treasure, even though they are difficult. In our own lives, we often resist change because it feels uncomfortable. But just like Santiago, we grow the most when we step outside of our comfort zones. Change opens doors we never expected, leading us toward new opportunities and experiences that ultimately help us fulfill our personal legends. Principle 4. Change is a catalyst for growth. Embrace it, and you'll evolve with every new experience. Lesson 5 is, the journey is as important as the destination. In The Alchemist, Santiago sets out on his journey with a single goal, to find the treasure hidden at the pyramids. Along the way, however, he learns that the true value of his quest lies not in the treasure itself, but in the lessons and experiences he gains. From his time spent working at the crystal shop to crossing the desert with the Englishman, Santiago grows in wisdom, patience, and understanding. These moments of growth shape him into the person he needs to be in order to ultimately discover the treasure. This lesson teaches us that while it's important to have goals, we shouldn't be so focused on the destination that we overlook the richness of the journey. Each challenge we face, every small victory, and even the setbacks along the way contribute to our personal growth. Like Santiago, we must remember that the process itself is full of value. Principle 5. The journey holds its own treasure. Embrace it, and you'll grow with every step. Lesson 6. Maktub. It is written. In The Alchemist, Santiago frequently hears the word maktub, which means it is written. This concept reflects the idea that certain things in life are destined to happen. When Santiago meets the crystal merchant and later the alchemist, both tell him that his journey is part of a larger plan. However, the lesson here is not that we are powerless. Santiago still has to make choices. He must decide to follow his personal legend and act in pursuit of his dream. Maktub suggests that while destiny might play a role, we still have the power to choose how we respond to life's challenges. Just as Santiago's journey is shaped by his decisions, our own lives are influenced by both fate and free will. There's a balance between trusting that some things are meant to be and actively working toward them. We are co-creators of our destiny, responsible for taking action to fulfill it. Principle 6. Destiny may guide you, but it's your actions that bring it to life. Lesson 7 is the unity of nature and the universe. As Santiago travels deeper into the desert in The Alchemist, he begins to understand the interconnectedness of all things. This understanding comes to a head when he communicates with the elements: wind, sun, and desert, while demonstrating his oneness with the soul of the world. The Alchemist teaches Santiago that everything in the universe is connected, and that by understanding nature, he can learn the language of the world. Santiago realizes that the same force driving him toward his treasure also flows through the desert sands, the stars, and the wind. In life, we often forget that we are part of something larger, that our actions affect the world around us, and vice versa. The lesson here is that when we become aware of this unity, we can tap into a greater power. By aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life, we can more easily achieve our goals, just as Santiago learned to speak the language of the universe. Principle 7. Everything is connected. Align yourself with the flow of the universe, and it will guide you. Lesson 8. True wealth is found within. In The Alchemist, Santiago's quest is to find material treasure near the pyramids. However, as his journey unfolds, he learns that true wealth is not gold or jewels, but the wisdom, love, and self-discovery he gains along the way. When he reached the end of his journey, Santiago realizes that the treasure was always within him. His growth, his experiences, and the connections he made were the real rewards. This mirrors our own lives. We often chase after material, success, thinking it will bring us happiness. But the real wealth lies in our personal growth and the fulfillment we experience in pursuing our dreams. Santiago's realization teaches us that the most valuable things in life are not external riches, but the internal transformation that occurs through our efforts and challenges. By focusing on who we become along the way, we discover that true fulfillment comes from within. Principle 8. True wealth is not found in material possessions, but in the wisdom and growth you gain along the way. Lesson 9. Listen to your heart. In The Alchemist, one of the most important lessons Santiago learns is to listen to his heart. The alchemist tells him that the heart can be fearful and unpredictable, but it always knows the truth. Throughout his journey, Santiago's heart warns him of danger, fills him with joy at moments of connection, and gives him courage when he feels doubt. Santiago realizes that his heart speaks the language of the soul of the world. This lesson reminds us that our hearts are our most trusted guides. While our minds may rationalize fear and hesitation, our hearts lead us toward our true purpose. Just like Santiago, we often know what we truly desire deep down, but we hesitate to follow it. By trusting in the voice of our heart, we align ourselves with our deepest passions and dreams. It's not always easy to listen to your heart, but when you do, it can guide you toward what truly matters. Principle 9. Trust your heart. It knows the path to your deepest desires and dreams. Lesson 10 is love should not stop you from pursuing your dream. In The Alchemist, Santiago falls in love with Fatima, a woman he meets in the desert. He is tempted to stay with her and abandon his quest for the treasure. However, Fatima tells Santiago that true love will not prevent him from following his personal legend. It will support him. She encourages him to continue his journey, knowing that he will return to her once he has fulfilled his destiny. This lesson teaches us that real love does not hold us back from our dreams. Instead, it empowers us to chase them. Sometimes we think that love means sacrificing our ambitions. But like Fatima, true love understands that personal growth and fulfillment are essential for both partners. Santiago's journey shows us that love and dreams can coexist, and one should not come at the cost of the other. If it's meant to be, love will wait and support your journey. Principle 10. True love supports your dreams and encourages you to pursue them. Lesson 11 is persistence in the face of challenges. In The Alchemist, Santiago faces numerous obstacles on his journey. He is robbed, nearly gives up, and even faces the danger of crossing the desert. Yet despite these challenges, he remains persistent. Santiago learns that every difficulty is a test, pushing him closer to understanding his true strength and purpose. The Alchemist reminds him that the darkest hour comes just before dawn, and the closer you are to achieving your personal legend, the more intense the trials become. This lesson speaks to all of us. When we face setbacks, it's easy to feel discouraged and want to give up. However, Santiago's journey shows us that persistence is key to success. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but about facing them head-on and continuing the journey. Every challenge we overcome builds our resilience and brings us one step closer to our goals. Just like Santiago, we must keep moving forward, no matter the odds. Principle 11. Persistence through challenges strengthens you and brings you closer to your dreams. Lesson 12. Everything you're looking for is already within you. At the end of The Alchemist, Santiago discovers a profound truth. The treasure he has been searching for was always close to home, buried near the sycamore tree where his journey began. After traveling across the desert, meeting countless people, and learning countless lessons, he realizes that the real treasure was the knowledge, growth, and self-discovery he gained along the way. This final lesson teaches us that often, we search outside of ourselves for happiness, success, or fulfillment, but the real treasure lies within. We already have everything we need to achieve our personal legend: our courage, our wisdom, and our heart. Like Santiago, the journey is necessary for us to recognize the treasure within ourselves. This realization invites us to reflect on our own lives. What we seek outwardly is often something we can nurture and find within. Principle 12. The treasure you seek is already within you. Your journey helps you discover it. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho is a timeless tale of self-discovery, emphasizing that the greatest treasures are often found within. Through Santiago's journey, Coelho teaches us the importance of following our dreams, trusting the universe, and embracing the lessons along the way. Ultimately, the novel reminds us that life's true treasure lies in personal growth and the fulfillment of our personal legend. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you liked what you saw, a like would mean the world to me. It helps support the channel and lets me know you want to see more content like this. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.